A black hole is a place in space where gravity pulls so much that even light cannot get out. The gravity is so strong because matter has been squeezed into a tiny space. This can happen when a star is dying. Because no light can get out, people can't see black holes. They are invisible. Space telescopes with special tools can help find black holes. The special tools can see how stars that are very close to black holes act differently than other stars. How big are black holes? Black holes can be big or small. Scientists think the smallest black holes are as small as just one atom. These black holes are very tiny, but have the mass of a large mountain. Mass is the amount of matter, or stuff, in an object. Another kind of black hole is called stellar. Its mass can be up to 20 times more than the mass of the Sun. There may be many stellar mass black holes in Earth's galaxy. Earth's galaxy is called the Milky Way. The largest black holes are called supermassive. These black hole-shaped masses that are more than 1 million suns together. Scientists have found proof that every large galaxy contains a supermassive black hole at its center. The supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way Galaxy is called Sagittarius A. It has a mass equal to about 4 million suns and would fit inside a very large ball that could hold a few million Earths. If black holes are black, how do scientists know they are there? A black hole cannot be seen because strong gravity pulls all of the light into the middle of the black hole. But scientists can see how the strong gravity affects the stars and gas around the black hole. Scientists can study stars to find out if they are flying around or orbiting a black hole. When a black hole and a star are close together, high-energy light is made. This kind of light cannot be seen with human eyes. Scientists use satellites and telescopes in space to see the high-energy light. Could a black hole destroy Earth? Black holes do not go around in space eating stars, moons and planets. Earth will not fall into a black hole because no black hole is close enough to the solar system for Earth to do that. Even if a black hole the same mass as the Sun were to take the place of the Sun, Earth still would not fall in. The black hole would have the same gravity as the Sun. Earth and the other planets would orbit the black hole as they orbit the Sun now. The Sun will never turn into a black hole. The Sun is not a big enough star to make a black hole. Astronomers have discovered what may be the most massive black hole ever known in a small galaxy about 250 million light-years from Earth, scientists say. The supermassive black hole has a mass equivalent to 17 billion suns and is located inside the galaxy NGC 1277 in the constellation Perseus. It makes up about 14% of its host galaxy's mass, compared with a 0.1% a normal black hole would represent, scientists said. How are supernova and black holes related? Still have the question. Let's a bit basic. Stars going through supernova explosion may or not become black hole. If mass of star is nearly less than 2.5 times the Sun, it will turn into a neutron star. But if star has mass more than 2.5 times the Sun, it'll probably start collapsing into an infinitesimal point called singularity, and it will form black hole. Stars are sustained by the nuclear fusion reactions taking place in their cores. For stars on the main sequence, such as our own Sun, this mostly involves combing hydrogen to form helium. The energy that these reactions produce is enough to support their mass against its own gravity. As a star runs out of fuel, it can expand and will begin to form heavier elements such as carbon and iron. Most of the matter in our solar system comes from extrasolar sources. Once it finally exhausts all of its fuel, it will begin to collapse. It is here that the stars begin to undergo different fates. Our own Sun will collapse until it becomes a white dwarf. At this point, the Pauli exclusion principle keeps the electrons in the star far enough apart to resist further collapse. This energy is called electron degeneracy. Want to hear something cool? There's a black hole at the center of the Milky Way. And not just any black hole, it's a supermassive black hole with more than 4.1 million times the mass of the Sun. It is right over there, in the direction of the Sagittarius constellation. Located just 26,000 light-years away. And as we speak, it's in the process of tearing apart entire stars and star systems, occasionally consuming them, adding to its mass like a voracious shark. Wait, that doesn't sound cool. That sort of sounds a little scary. Right. Don't worry, you have absolutely nothing to worry about, unless you plan to live for quadrillions of years, but there are a few situations that might cause some problems over vast periods of time. The first panic will happen when the Milky Way collides with Andromeda in about 4 billion years. Let's call this mess Milkdromeda. Suddenly, you'll have two whole clouds of stars interacting in all kinds of ways, like an unstable blended family. Stars that would have been safe will careen past other stars and be deflected down into them while either of the two supermassive black holes on hand. Andromeda's black hole could be 100 million times the mass of the Sun, so it's a bigger target for stars with a death wish. Over the coming billions, trillions and quadrillions of years, more and more galaxies will collide with Milkdromeda, bringing new supermassive black holes and more stars to the chaos. So many opportunities for mayhem. Of course, the Sun will die in about 5 billion years, so this future won't be our problem.